cooking with MEATER and making Thanksgiving turkey 2 different ways.
We're gonna break this bird down and smoke the breast and do coned feet with all the dark meat. You see, as kind of a poet.
If you had a beard, you'd be a goat.
If you follow these 3 simple rules, you can have a great turkey. 1,
make sure you pick out a high quality turkey.
2,
dry brine it.
3,
make sure you cook it to the perfect temperature with MEATER.
So if you break the turkey down and have it in separate parts, you can take every piece out exactly when it's done. Right now, we're just scoring the skin on either side of the backbone to make it a little bit easier to get the thighs out when we flip it over. There's one major rule you need to remember when you're separating the turkey. If it's hard, the knife is in the wrong place. If you find the joint between the 2 bones, it's super easy. We've loosened up, by we, I mean me. Where the hell's, oh my God. So what we're gonna do now is you bend these down. You can hear that break. Look at this right here. That bone gives you the perfect track to come in and out. Boom.
You might want a little smaller.
All right, wings next. Oddly enough, the tender has the least tender part of the turkey in it. So you want to go ahead and try and get this tendon out. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Faye, come here for a second.
What can I do to help?
Clean this up. A dry brine is basically salt and spices that you put on the bird well in advance so it has time to season the meat and also denature the meat. Not only is that gonna make it tender, but it's also gonna prevent the bird from constricting while it's cooking and squeezing out its own juices.
You know, it's one of my favorite bands, actually. Naughty by Denature. I got him!
We're gonna do 2 to 3 teaspoons of brine per pound of turkey, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge uncovered for 36 to 48 hours.
All right, now we're gonna use Bada, which is our fennel-forward, Italian-inspired dry brine. We're gonna use this on all the dark meat. All right, looking good.
First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get our MEATER probe into the right spot.
What's great about this is the probe has a ceramic tip. Okay, so the handle part of this, which means it can withstand high heat, which is awesome. You still want to keep it above the oil, get an accurate reading, put it in the thickest part of the thigh. You want to find where the bone is, make sure you don't hit the bone. Just like that.
We're gonna add
just a little bit of oil, and then we're gonna put some cipollini onions around, some little tomatoes. Never have enough garlic.
We're gonna get our Traeger set up for 250 degrees, and we're gonna cook this for how long, Faye?
Well, I don't know, Mark, because we're not really about time in these parts. We're all about temperature.
We like our dark meat to go to 170 degrees. So we're gonna cook it to 165 degrees as part of the coned feet, and then when we sear it, we're gonna hit that perfect temp.
We pulled this off when the MEATER app told us to, and it came to a perfect 165. Now we're gonna let it rest, and as soon as we see the temperature in the MEATER app start to drop, that means we can sear the skin without cooking it anymore. For the breast, we're gonna do lemonade Thyme Dry Brine. We're gonna do 2 to 3 teaspoons of brine per pound of turkey. And then we're gonna put it in the fridge uncovered for 36 to 48 hours. All right, we've got our brine turkey breast. We're gonna put it in the smoker. We're gonna do this at 250 degrees, really low and slow, so it can cook even, and then at the end, we're gonna sear the skin. We want to land this in the deepest part. So, all right, let's try this again.
We want the turkey breast to hit 165 degrees with carryover, which our MEATER is gonna help us calculate. Then we're gonna let it rest until the temperature starts to drop, so when we sear it, it doesn't cook anymore, we just get some crispy skin.
I think we're good now.
So we've removed the probe. We're gonna sear the skin, and then once it's seared a little bit, we're gonna add some butter, some garlic and sage. We're gonna baste it, and then we're gonna eat the fuck out of it.
There it is. All right, skin side down.
Nice
Go.
big fat old knob and butter. Got some sage, which we're gonna tear so it releases some of the oils. Going in. Throw some garlic in there. I'll just listen. I love you too. Oh my God. The juice just exploded out of there. I know I should be doing long, smooth strokes, all you knife assholes out there, but I'm trying to keep the skin on there, all right?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's hard to decide where to even start. Are you just
starting
you're
right
going right in? Happy Thanksgiving from MEATER and the Grill Dads.